Alright guys, welcome back to another Opera Omnia video where we're going to be talking about the differences between Zack and Snow. Now the reason why I am doing this video is because I saw some comments in my comment section of the Who Should You BT Plus between Zack or Ramza video and other social media platforms on people asking should they hold off on Zack, should I pull for Snow, or the other way around, should I hold off on Snow and pull for Zack. Now both of these two tanks, they do have their differences, but some of the biggest differences is going to be within their BT effects and what they provide to the party. So I am doing this video to basically just sum up what exactly they do, not only with their BT effects, but anything else that is going to be helping out the party. So for Zack, is going to be his LD overhead. For Snow, is going to be the LD buff that he grants himself after using his LD ability. So we're going to be covering all of that in this video. I've done this type of video in the past before with the 1 mil trio with Machina, No, and Locke, and that video was very much well received. So because of that, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing but for Zack and Snow, so that way this video can help you out and hopefully help you decide which one of these two tanks you actually want to go for. So as always, if you guys do enjoy the video, consider liking the video and subscribing for future Opera Omnia content, and do let me know down in the comment section below which one of these two tanks are you going to be pulling for and why. So we're gonna first start off with Zack, and I know I just made a video on this not too long ago with me and Kaiden, but I want to go ahead and just go over the important stuff that you guys need to know. So with Zack, Zack's BT, his BT effect lasts for 8 turns. Now, one of the key things, or one of the two key things about Zack's BT effect is going to be that all AoE HP attacks will go to Zack. So he has a similar effect to what Bosch has, because Bosch has the same thing via his LD ability, if I'm not mistaken. So that is a good thing, because that way your team is pretty much protected from any incoming AoE attacks. Now, the other thing that is going to benefit the first thing that I just mentioned is the fact that he becomes immortal as long as the BT effect is active. Now, once the BT effect goes away, then Zack can be susceptible and the rest of the team can actually get attacked by an HP attack. So he becomes immortal, and because of that and the combination of all AoE attacks going to Zack, Zack can pretty much take as many HP attacks as possible and he will be just fine. Now he also provides the party with a Brave Shield based on 150% of own initial Brave, similar to what Zack's EX ability has, where it pretty much like reduces the amount of Brave damage that the enemy deals onto you, whether it be 0 or whether it be like a tremendous amount. So it really just depends on a few things. Now, it also provides the party with a 50% Brave damage up, a 30% HP damage up, a 20% Brave damage cap up, and a 20% max Brave cap up. Now that max Brave cap up is really good because it'll give you the option to deal additional HP damage, or the HP damage that you were doing before is actually going to be much higher. Now, outside of his BT effect, his LD overhead, which is a stackable LD overhead, provides some things as well to the party, including Zack himself. So Zack himself, he provides himself with a HP damage up, a stolen max Brave overflow up. Now to the party gets an HP regen based on 10% of max HP, a defense up based on whatever stacks it is that Zack's had. Now those stacks on his overhead can be increased after he receives a Brave or HP damage up, and as long as you keep the turn count for that overhead up, it's gonna remain at 5 stacks throughout the entire fight, so which is a good thing. So as you can see, like if we were to go up to the maximum amount of stacks for Zack, which is 5, the party will be getting a 200% defense up, which is solid. Then he will be providing the party with an HP damage resist up. That will mean that if by chance his BT effect does go away, he will still be able to protect the party just a little bit by reducing the amount of HP damage that is being inflicted onto the team. And also the same thing applies for brave damage. So at 5 stacks, he can reduce the amount of brave damage that is inflicted or being attacked onto your teammates by 50% at 5 stacks. So that's really good. Another thing that I didn't include on here is that after you use his LD ability, he does provide a little bit of HP overflow as well. So that is something else that can keep you safe in case that BT effect does go away. So overall though, the thing with Zack is that Zack, aside from the offensive party auras that he does provide from his BT effect, he provides a lot of defensive auras, and with his BT effect active, your team can pretty much do whatever it wants. As long as that BT effect is active, they are safe, and Zack will be safe as well because whatever the amount of HP damage that the enemy is dealing onto Zack, he is immortal, so it doesn't even matter what's going to happen to him because he will be just fine. Now, with Snow's BT effect, which lasts for 8 turns, provides the party with an Ice Enchant, provides the party with a 50% Brave damage up, a 50% Brave damage cap up. Now, this is the key thing that a lot of people really like about Snow. So after the party, after they use an HP attack, 50% of that Brave increase is based on the HP damage dealt after each HP attack during the turn. So basically, what that means is that, let's say if you're using Machina's burst attack, not burst attack, but the HP command that changes into I think it's a Furious Blades burst. There you go, that's it. So if he's using that and you have Snow's BT effect active, basically what that means is that Snow is getting like Machina is keeping a huge amount of Brave in between those HP attacks, specifically 50% of that every single time that he deals an HP attack. So some of you guys may be familiar with this effect because Bart's had it, except that with Bart, it was the Brave would actually come back at the end of the HP attacks, regardless of how many HP dumps that it has. Like, it would come at the end of it. But with Snow, it is in between every single HP attack, which is why a lot of people love his BT effect, because of that specific thing in his BT effect. Now, outside of his BT effect, he provides the party with HP regen. He provides the party with a 60% Brave damage resist up, a 50% HP damage resist up, and it does give Snow a preemptive attack before the start of his turn. So as you can see, Snow, he does provide some defensive party auras. It's not as crazy good as Zack's, but the thing is though, like with Snow, the fact that he is able to make it so that you are able to pretty much like retain 50% of the Brave based on the HP damage that you are dealing per HP attack just shows that it's a very solid BT effect to have. And again, it's reasons why a lot of people are excited for Snow is because of that line, that specific line right there. So at the end of the day, it really just depends on what type of tank you're wanting to get between these two tanks, whether you want yourself a tank that is able to cover all incoming AoE attacks for the entire team, and at the same time you don't have to worry about that specific tank dying because of the fact that they are immortal. So long as you have the BT effect active, then Zack is a very good option to pick. But if you're wanting a tank like Snow, who does provide some defensive auras in helping you reduce Brave and HP damage, but at the same time is able to increase the Brave in between HP attacks, then Snow is definitely a solid option to pick as well. So it really just depends at the end of the day on your play style and what benefits your game. So hopefully this video helped you guys out. Hopefully I was able to give you guys a better understanding between these two tanks, and hopefully it helped you decide on which one you actually want to chase for, whether it be Zack or Snow. So again, let me know down in the comment section below which one of the two you would consider picking up or greening or whatever it is that you want to do. And as always, if you guys do enjoy the video, consider liking the video and subscribing for future Opera Omnia content. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.